Yo, what's good, people? Des Rocksteady at KOTP TV. That's King of the Pit TV. Yo, we are pitting today, people. I got a little review for you. A little review and a little rating, yeah? Bada bing. I forgot the name of the record. Is it Kill 'Em All? Metallica's debut record. Kill 'Em All, yeah? Is that even the name of the record? Do you know when you say something so much, so often, that it just becomes alien to you? I'm actually questioning myself if that's the name of the record, but you know what Metallica's debut record is, right? I'm going to give it a little review, little rating. So I've done a listen through on this channel. Done a reaction, track by track by track. This record isn't all new to me. I've listened to this record before. I've listened to this record when I was younger. And to be fair with you, Whiplash, in my personal opinion, is one of my... in this day and age, you know, it isn't what it used to be because it's been overplayed, but to this day I could still say it is one of the best thrash metal songs of all time. I think Whiplash personifies thrash metal to a T. Just driving E-chug, energy, tempo, aggression, ruthless guitar soloing, great sound production on it. So that's what I think in regards to that. Overall, I think the record has a few misses, but it's got some hits as well. I guess it depends on who you are and what you're into and what your background is. I mean, I've heard Search and Destroy now so many times that I daren't listen to it ever again. There was a period where all of the hardcore bands around in my circuit were playing it because it got a certified mosh from people who were in the know, i.e., oh wow, Metallica, I can show that I'm multifaceted and like metal as well as hardcore music. You know what I mean? Which is like everyone bloody into hardcore music who's into who has like an autistic special interest within hardcore in a local community surely has heard of Kill 'Em All at some point during their upbringing. Tends to be the case, right? So it always used to kick off. People used to like performing that one. It's overplayed, I've heard it so much at this point, but I can't deny it's a good number. The riffs on here are fantastic. I think that this record is taking your heavy metal bands and just supercharging the hell out of it. Just ramping it full of electricity. Do you know when you use the defibrillator? It's like taking the... you know, the passed out body of traditional heavy metal left over from the 70s and going, and then they just start bloody overperforming, outperforming, electrifying that formula. Hetfield's vocals are good, high-pitched shrieking. The drumming's good. Lars gets a lot of stick. I think when it gets on to Ride the Lightning and there's no progression with the drums, yet with the overall songwriting there has been evident and clear progression, that's when the drumming starts to get a little bit iffy. But on this record, I think he does the job. It's not a problem. Overall, it's not the most overtly technical record as far as riffing is concerned. But there are some, you know, good single line picking riffs here and there. You know what I mean? It's not all completely basic. The guitar solos are shred. It's absolutely rammo full of solos from the get-go. I think Hit the Lights has got like 3 solos in, and that's the first track. Great intro track. Blows you straight to the head with a slap. Pow! Boom! Just get straight into it. Phantom Lord. Is it Motor Breath? Stuff like that. I think they're misses. I don't think they're good tunes. I would put them as far as, you know what I mean, the throwaway tunes on the record. I personally don't like them. Can't comment too much on the bass lines. The bass isn't, you know, doesn't necessarily have the audacity of the overdriven kick in the face that the guitars have. Songwriting wise, the songs are good. Well written songs. The songs are brilliant. Songs work. I can't fault the songs. Structurally, as an album, of course, when Ride the Lightning comes around, they really structure these song and track listings in a fantastic, interesting, and diverse way. So you're always cycling through something new. It's fresh. With this record, it's just balls to the walls metal from start to finish, alright? You're not going to hear no acoustic interludes and instrumental sections. within reason, you know what I mean, relative to what comes after. I think it's good metal. As far as the big four is concerned, it could possibly... I mean, it's between this and Show No Mercy. It depends what vibe you're into. It depends if you're into McDonald's or KFC, really. You know what I mean? Depends whether you're into KFC or McDonald's. We got two different flavours, two different tastes, but they're both, you know what I mean, on top of the tip. Well, KFC, you know what I mean, compared to McDonald's isn't the same, but Slayer isn't compared to Metallica. Metallica are leagues ahead as far as popularity and fame and success, right? But Slayer's running their own market, got their own game. Metallica's got their own game. So as far as debut albums, you know, it's debatable as to which one I would personally consider the best, but I think they're definitely on par as far as successful, bold statements from the get-go. Kill 'Em All, I'll give it a 6.5. Depends how I'm feeling. If I was younger, if I was a teenager again, could give it a 7 out of 10. Nowadays, I'll give it a 6.5 out of 10. I'll deteriorate it a little bit, purely down to my personal tastes, but I'll also allow it a half decent result, purely due to, you know, the caliber of craft that we've got for a debut introductory record from Metallica. I know they have a record prior to this, and I've never ever heard it before, but we're not going to talk about that because people generally tend to approach this as the debut record, so we'll leave that one there. But that's a brief overview. As always, I have got reaction videos for each and every, if you want a little more of a personalised, in-depth, song-by-song basis. But that's my overview. I'm signing out, people. Love.